Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, ma ba'd. Red flags in fiqh. This is if you hear the person quoting Ibn Hazm, Al-Dhahiri, Shawkani, Imam Ibn Taymiyah, Ibn Baz, Ibn Uthaymeen, Albani. That's when you know that this person has a problem in fiqh, which might or might not go with a problem in aqidah and tasawwuf. Normally they go together, but it's not necessarily a condition that they go together. And another thing could be that they quote non-mu'tamad books in other schools. You know, they'll quote, in Hanbali fiqh, they might quote the Mughni or, the Kafi or Umdat al-Fiqh. Even al-Muqni', which is kind of relied upon depending how you look at it. But we know the books there are going to be the Iqna' and the Muntaha. In the Maliki school, they might quote Ibn Abd al-Barr, rahimahullah, like the Tamheed and Istithqar and the Kafi, all these by Hafid Ibn Abd al-Barr. In other books too, but that gives you the idea. In the Shafi'i school, they might quote Imam al-Shafi'i himself. They might quote Imam al-Shafi'i in Kitab al-Umm, the Risala, which are important works, but that's not where the school is. You have to go to the Minhaj with the Shuruh and things of that nature. And the same thing with the Hanafi school, right? So it's this. This shows, the lack of understanding, but they don't really care, right? In the Maliki school, for example, right, they'll quote the Muwatta, right? They'll quote the Muwatta, which doesn't necessarily represent the school, and so on, right? So these are red flags in fiqh, and So with regards to the Dhahiris, we don't care about their khilaf. And Shawkani, we don't care about his khilaf either. Imam Ibn Taymiyah, his earlier works are used by the Hanabila, right? By the Hanabila, not the other three schools. Right, so that's a condition, which is obviously contrary to the Salafi and Wahhabiyya, who made him the whole Islam. Whatever he says goes. Yeah, so beware. So when they start quoting, this is what they quote Shawkani's books, Ibn Hazm's books. They quote Imam Ibn Taymiyah. They quote, especially if they quote, Ibn Baz and Ibn Uthaymeen and Albani. That's even a worse disaster, really. But yeah, this is against the way. Really, generally, the person follows their school of the four schools, and that's what they would quote. They would give them mu'tamad, and if they're at a higher level. Then that could be slightly different, that have studied and mastered the school, for example, which most people, they don't master schools of fiqh anymore, sadly. So beware of these types of people. We seek refuge from these types of people, and let's not guide them to the correct Sunni way, the four schools of fiqh, the three schools of aqidah, the way of tasawwuf. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.